It is rainy Zen day. The day where it is zen and rainy, and also we're live. And if you are feeling rainy and zen, and you're watching this later on YouTube, remember to subscribe. It's very good. For me! Number go brrr. And now time to tell everyone the stream is actually happening, just in case they forgot. I almost forgot. Actually, no I didn't. That's a lie. Great. Let's go here, post everything. Post everything. Oh, I really hope that actually went through. Did that go through? Blue Sky, did you do the thing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that didn't go through. That did not go through. Go through, damn it. Hopefully that wasn't a double post. Oh well then. Alright, let's go. Where did Twitch go? Twitch went there. Hello, Mr. Swill Gaming. Hello, Soldier Second Raven. Enjoy this water we're staring at. What are we looking at? This is the From the Depths main menu. That is actually gonna make me tremendously unhappy to look at. What is this? Okay. Well then, and hello, Orange. Alright, what was I doing? I was spamming. Spam, 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 lovely spam. Lovely spam, lovely spam, 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 lovely spam. And good. And now the hub. And I need to remember to adjust the changelog a little bit next time I do it. I'd love to watch today, but I have to get my car off the side of the freeway, so I hope the stream goes wonderful. Love for all. Oh, damn. All the best with that. That sounds like a thing. Right, I've got a rather busy day ahead, looking at a couple of houses we might move to. Nice! Houses. Pluto, no hub goes there. And there we go. Pinned. And what am I doing with my life? Done that. Done that. Done that. How do I stream again? How do I live stream? Alright, so we've got things to look at. We've got to build a friend for our space shuttle, and I think, as people... Damn, that looked cool. That looked cool as balls, that submarine popping out of the depths like that. It came from the depths! Also, it just occurred to me I need to mess with the options. So we have an updated thing. The Nephilim has been updated, like, to an extraordinary degree. Orange has cooked on this one. Alright, so we need to go download that and do the content. Are we content with our content? Let's hop on to Plutono Test 10. Spaghetti reminded me that, like, the changelog needs to reflect that. Oops. Content, vehicles. Name drop, hell yeah. I hate moving so much, but I'm really starting to hate this house too. It's too small. Ooh. Hell yeah, name drop. This bat is the name. It drops. Thud. Sorry for dropping you, bat. Alright, so we're gonna go with the new Terminus. The new Nephilim, sorry. And yeah, at some point we are gonna have to standardize the leet speak for Stone Knight. I'm not sure when we're gonna do that. Probably when I'm done with my space shuttle. And the Terminus by T-Lad. I think Terminus I don't think is... Oh, bollocks. That was incorrect what I just did. Alright, so let's hop over here. And I'm going to move that thing where it actually needs to go. Not updated. You go here where I can see you. Alright then, so Nephilim Mark II. Let's first have a look at the Ye Olde Nephilim, because that'll be good. Right, Ye Olde Nephilim is here. How do you spell Nephilim? There we go. Aha! This is indeed Ye Olde Nephilim. So I believe the sub-vehicles are the same, but, Orange, I believe you've rebuilt the center thing completely. Alright then, so Nephilim. Oh, I forgot about that. I love that so much. Okay then, having gone through and renamed literally every blueprint for Test 10, it's very fun, let me tell you. Ooh. Hello, Juno Wolf. Well, sorry to inflict that on you. Yeah, you do have to rename the bloody things because, like, of course, it's like ass. Alright, so that is sick. Orange, that is sick. Alright, let's read the workshop page. It's cheaper, I believe. Is more armor than the old one, with the cost being way smaller. Introduction. Later ones are rather powerful, rather slow. God, I love this. I love aesthetics alone. This looks dope as hell, Orange. Jeez. Man. Orange, I hate to tell you that... Oh, look! It's married! Who's it married to? Well, it's got a ring on the right hand. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. Where is the Nephilim? Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I always forget at least one thing. Where's my spreadsheet? I need that sheet to be spread all over the walls. And then the janitor comes in and says, like, who spread all this sheet on the walls? S-E-E-T. I'm not swearing. YouTube, you're not allowed to demonetize me. Alright, so, if I go here, Nephilim. And there we go. Alright, this is a medium design. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just spawn in something roughly the same cost as it. Like, I don't know. Let's spawn against a root stem, see how it do. I believe... Alright, so the middle thing has no armor. I mean, no weapons. I like this. Very minimal. It doesn't have active defenses, really. What's this one? What's this fella's deal? Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, this thing spawns in with a sub-vehicle? Blow me down, so it does. Alright, I like this. Very medium, very good looking. Does need, I don't know, needs some kind of token anti-munition defense, though. That'll probably be a good idea. It's not super effective. Hey, random top dad, hello, hello. This is jaw dropping. You know what else is dropping? The Nephilim. 4 vehicles instead of, what, 8 yet? Okay. Damn the way it moves. I love sub vehicles because as a Dom I support subs. How dare you? Not super effective. Couldn't make it for 10 seconds without the joke. Whoop, there it goes. Down it goes. Maybe an anti-munition sub-launch. Yeah. I think, yeah, just we're gonna update that. Yeah, this thing got beaten up by Haugen design, so that's we do need something. I think maybe at the very least radar and heat decoys on the wings or something like that would work well. Also, the water is very opaque because I was looking at stuff earlier. All right, so destroy all of that, but I love this. I love this 2 bits. Accepted. Right, where's that Nephilim? The old Nephilim is deleted. New Nephilim is in. Just need to make sure that everything is a-okay. Excellent, excellent. Jolly good. Screenshot time. Hell yeah. Actually, I want to get those Nephilims. Darn it, I didn't do it. We're gonna need to do this. Alright, wait for it. Screenshot. And wait for it. If there'll be an old Maddie update when Alpha becomes stable. Yep, I got it. Oh, bollocks. Alright. Whatever, let's put the new Nephilim where it lives. Alright, Orange, if you could chuck that where Tactical Spaghetti can get a hold of it. That will be very nice, thank you. And I'll just make a new note on it. Stoneline updated, Thrustercraft. New Nephilim goes there. Beautiful, beautiful. Gonna make a little note on the spreadsheet. Get rid of that. And just F2 there. New version needs basic missile defense. How do you spell defense? When the horse jumps over defense. Let's see what I can do. Thank you, Orange. Bro's hitting the be not afraid pose. The eyeballs twitch now. Already did. Thank you, Orange, to make you feel uncomfortable. Excellent. Excellent. I can tick that off my to-do list. Look at updated Stone Knight thing. Literally what I typed here. Literally because I couldn't be bothered to look up how to spell Nephilim the way it's been spelled. Alright, now we've got a new Stone Knight thing, though. We've got the... what's it called? The Terminus. I'm not sure that's the name we can stick with, but we'll have a look-see. Alright. Terminus, T-Lad. What is this? Hold on. So let's load this thing in. So this is going for... oh, I think this is awesome. Look at this! It's got a halo and every... what the... I thought it was carrying a resource ring along with it. That was nuts. Man, this is dope. Alright, so, taking the material restrictions of Stone Knight is probably the best idea you guys have ever had, because it wasn't my idea. Alright, let's go see. What slot are you gunning for here? Okay, massive halo. Okay, so, hold on. Did T-Lad reserve a slot? Yes, it is a godly bird. Thought it looked more like a snake for a second, but nope, it is bird. Terminus is a Roman god. Hey, okay, thank you. Good to know. Okay. I love defense because it starts with a D, and that's my favorite letter for no reason whatsoever. Bonk, Azusa. Bonk, bonk. Godly bird slot. Yep. Alright, by the way, someone was asking this about Stone Knight now as being from the Cthulhu mythos. Yay or nay? Nay. Because the Cthulhu mythos, bear in mind what mythology is. The shorthand is... the idea being that the reason that the Stone Knight presence names things after, like, mythological things is because it's looking at, like, old carvings and stuff out in the desert. Which I guess, like... yeah, no. Lovecraft is just a step too far. It's also why we're not going for Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Because otherwise, if we extend it that far, it's going to start creeping into any kind of fiction. And it's like, okay, we don't want to name Stone Knightcraft after Harry Potter, for instance. Got it. There's kind of one if I didn't want to answer on your behalf. Thank you, John. Yeah, so, mythological. It's that awkward moment, actually, where it's like, well, mythology is not real, and neither is like, novels and stuff. So it's like... awkward. Anyway, let's combat test this thing. It's a godly, so let's throw it against a godly thing. Alright, so, what's the 300k thing? I'm just gonna find a 300k thing. I'm not particularly fussed. Oh, what? 300k... bearing in mind, this is the old Stone Knight. What is a godly Stone Knight thing? Testing against godly Stone Knight designs is kind of a crapshoot at the moment, because they're all kind of outdated. So if I throw that against... maybe the Gomer? Hold on. Where's the G? Oh wait, no, there's the Gomer. How expensive is that? Too expensive. I'm just gonna throw it against something that's roughly the same cost. I forgot how much this cost. Help. Help. Alright, around 300k. Let's just chuck you against, throw you against the... actually, the Sekhmet is kind of formidable, so this would... actually, no, it isn't. What is this thing armed with? What? Wait, what is this thing armed with? It's got almost no firepower. Oh! Yeah, there's nothing in the rules against that, is there? That explains a lot. Ah, yes, there was nothing against piston rams, was there? I like that. The Flying Spaghetti... Hunan Moonan God melee is dumb. Alright, so how fast is this? Well, now I need to throw it against something a lot bigger and a lot meaner. I was like, why is this godly? It's not shooting. Oh no, that's why it's godly. Alright, let's throw this against, let's throw this against some kind of ship. Let's go find a Swell Republic ship, eh? Alright, let's throw it against the Vindicator. Halo bird. Halo bird. I do like Stone Light's getting a lot of love recently, and that's really nice. Now, the question is, uh-oh. Oh dear, you might want to work on your... Never mind, target prio is fine. Oh lordy, that is terrifying. Well then. Is that just a drill on the front there? Just got this little gun on the front. Damn, well, Tilad? Yeah, like, I guess if you take the brakes off Stone Light, they're actually kind of dangerous. Bird gets an erection. Okay, what did I just join and see? I suppose you're right, there's nothing in the rules against that, and SP is the cheese faction. Yeah, just a ram? Well then. If it's just a ram, it wouldn't do that much damage, right? Holy bananas, that's scary. Basically not a scratch on this. How does it do that? Because it kind of pauses. Right, I'm gonna use the forbidden magics now. Nope, that thing is all ram all the time. It's not spinning per se. Yeah, no, this is godly. I can imagine this being like a gigantic pain in the ass for people. If you're dumb enough to use anything that flies below 150 meters per second, yeah, no, that will do. And I do like how it's just the momentum of the thing moving that is doing the damage. There's no funny stuff with like spinny bits. Is there a breadboard here? There is breadboard, quite a lot of breadboard. Piston stack mechanic. Okay, yeah, no, this is disaster bread made by T-Lad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Cool, I love this thing. It lost its halo. Oh wait, that's because I removed the echoes. Alright, I love this thing. We're gonna add that. We are totally gonna add that. Let's look at this for a second. Well done, T-Lad. I like this. I don't think, hold on a second. Let's do the spin blocky stuff. That's the turret. That's a whole bunch of... These things aren't... Yeah, though they weren't clipped, I saw. Okay, good. Then none of that. And looking internally... What the hell am I looking at? Oh, I thought those were air pockets or something. Ah, interesting. Very interesting. I keep forgetting that these things are a thing. I keep forgetting in my spaghetti. What is this? Air intake. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Oh, that's so clever. Because, yeah, wings don't block propulsion. It means you can stack them like this. Again, there's no rule against this, I believe. Don't worry about my bread, after all, I belong in the kitchen. Everyone belongs in the kitchen. Also, it has an interior. Ooh. Yeah, melee is one of those things that, like, if you're ready for it, it's not a problem. But if you are in any way not ready for it, it ruins your freaking day. So, let's do interior, you say. Oh, gods, this thing is leaning. Oh, that... Oh, man. Evil anime thing. Splendid. Splendid indeed. Right, Rambot, die. Right, so let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see in here. Is there any more internals? Nope. There's Rambot's corpse. Wiggling around all crazy-like. Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. Hell to the yes to the... Hey, it flew over the mountain and did not die. That's what we like to see. Alright, let us put this in the spreadsheet. Terminus, congratulations, T-Lad. We have a lad. Alright, so... reserved for T-Lad. It go here, and... green! And time to do the change block thing. So, I need to... it's not exact. Plutono change log goes here. And test 10. Technically not the first thing to be put on test 10, but like, here we go. Alright, so 11th of 2025. Craft added. Plane. And terminus. Splendid, splendid. And now I need to go into the thingy me Bobby what's it. And I need to actually... let's actually have this thing mold some commodities just while we're here. And commodity is medium for some reason. Go forth, my pretty! Do cool things! Alright, don't mind me. What are we gonna do? Okay. I think this is how you do it. I hope this is how you do it. Craft added. Plane. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Alright. There. Man, I hope this works and I haven't broken anything. Plane terminus. Probably need to shuffle that around a little bit. Right, that'll frickin' do. We have not changed any rules, I don't think. Yep. Okay, yeah, no, this thing is, this thing's a lot. This thing is strong. Random talk head. Yippee! One more thing that disproportionately dunks on ships, but if you just go fast, it does nothing. Yep, I hate melee with a passion. Holy God, we found him John Edgy? Wait, what? Should I add interceptors or decasters in there? Up to you. I think because it has moving wings, decoys could be... decoys are pretty easy, because it also means you don't need to add ammunition or something to the main body. You just need a, I don't know, stick a bit of extra power generation on it. I would say decoys. That's easier. And also, like, decoys are kind of like... this is only a medium craft, remember. So, doesn't need to be crazy. Lordy, this thing will be... I'm looking forward to me sending up a bunch of blind guardians against this and them getting annihilated. Yep, you're forgetting the, like, 2 frames, 2 FP, APS. Yeah, imagine the damage that can do at a distance. Not as bad as I thought, readers. It seems subdots on subdots have less lag than multiple on main construct. Yeah, these ones, because there's not actually that many blocks on them, and so the physics calculations aren't that bad. Yeah, that's well within tolerances. Now I know piston rams on the table. I might have a funny idea for the boss craft. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm gonna add instance since there's no more space for engine power in the main craft. Okay, fair enough. I mean, technically, you only need to sneak 1 ammo box in there. Okay then, so, is that in the updated blueprints already? If it isn't, I will add it. Why did I do that? Oh no, I know why I did that. Stolen presence. Updated blueprints. Jump to present. Fix some issues. That's the terminus. Alright, the terminus is already here. Alright, I guess Spaghetti already... Okay. Terminus. Alright, so technically Spaghetti grabbed that before I actually approved it, so it doesn't matter. Like if Spaghetti wants to put stuff into the blueprint library too early, then then Spaghetti gets to enjoy removing it if I thumbs down it. Okay, so cool, that's another thing. Alright, cool, we're making excellent pace here. It's almost like if I'm fed and exercised and watered before stream, I do a better job. Alright, so now we've got to build a friend for our space shuttle. Now, I agree with chat that particle cannons are probably our way to go here. Absolute terror, this thing. Would you consider reclassifying the Quasar? It falls into the water when spawned and has 3 meters of front armor, 1.9 million material, godly front sider. Where's the Quasar? Where is the Quasar? Aha! Well... I'm not going to reclassify it because it doesn't really have anywhere to go, but we can fix it, probably. Alright. Needs... TLC. Alright then. Wouldn't mind remaking a Glacave Godly. The Quasar needs therapy almost as much as the creative... Who made the Quasar again? Was it somebody? I wouldn't mind remaking Glacave Godly. Yeah, Glacave Godly. It should not be godly. Well, bear in mind that a lot of stuff that is currently godly shouldn't be godly. It's actually the same problem that Niter has right now. The Iron Cordon should not be godly, for instance. As is? No, but it can be improved. Yeah, I don't feel like shuffling the spreadsheet around. I would rather do the much harder thing of fixing craft. Alright, enough faffing around. Let's spawn in our space shuttle and think about what kind of friendly fella we can make with it. And let's go to work in progress. It's our deadly space shuttle. And it literally... I forgot about the Dauntless and how good it looks. I love this thing. Ah! Ah! I love it! I love it! I love it. Underside is very boring, but that's okay. I could even stick an extra layer of stuff under here now, think about it. I probably should stick an extra layer of stuff under it. Should I stick an extra layer of stuff under it? I'm gonna stick an extra layer of stuff under it, just while I'm here. A little bit of extra armor never hurt anybody. And that is paint 4. Right, so not the wings. And not the wings. Whee! I'm literally just doing this because why the hell not? Is there stuff there I need to worry about? Yes, there's. That is the AI department. Why don't you go over there instead? Right, this definitely won't make it more slow and unwieldy. There we go. Its bottom is less flat now. I think that helps. I don't know. We are now the 2 people who have built newer stone-like godlies. We'd only be left with like 2 to 3 godlies per faction. Yep. The Iron Cordon should be godly. The most egregious exaggeration in Niter is that the Lania Chaos is godly. That thing should be easy at best. Oh, you... I do feel kind of bad for what I did to the Cubit, though. I shall now slip with border-wise with BW in the BG. It's 3 AM. What does that mean? The Cubit has been dunked on by now. Yeah, the Cubit needs some TLC. Like all the higher godly stuff of a Stone Light needs TLC. Alright, so now we've done that. I need to think about our little friend here. It cannot be too big. I'm gonna... This is 100 meters long. I'm going to make a 40 by 40 by 40 meter cube and start with that. Right, so, you, my friend, vanish out of existence for a second. So, we're going to do this in similar thing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 is probably enough, honestly. And you know what I'm gonna do? $23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing is gonna feel big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can do better than that. Right, this thing feels massive. It probably isn't going to be that massive, all things considered. I hope not, anyway. Right, 1, 2, 3. This might take several attempts, by the way. This thing feels too big. You know what's a good idea? Start with the AI department. Alright. Alright, we're already on attempt 2. In the background. Oh! Gotcha, I understand now. Squirrel would do with a comma somewhere. Sleep with borderwise in the background, I believe. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Do with a comma somewhere. I forget who made the qubit. You know, I did check that, and I've completely forgotten. Does need help. Turn it into a 30 rubber block cube with an AI that sits on the bottom of the ocean to detect controls. Was borderwise making? I thought we were going to continue the shuttle. We've basically finished the shuttle. We're making a sub-vehicle for the shuttle. Because A, so all Republic craft, it needs a friend, and B, it needs a hit scan friend, specifically. Because them missiles are good, but they are not good against fast, nippy things. So we're just gonna make a trolly little pack craft. And I don't know. Let's make this a 3x3, just for giggles. So we've got that. And we're going to have a battery. Like so, I guess. And actually, you know what we can do? We can do this. Maybe. And if we have a... I hate to do this. Alright, so if we put a scatter lens there, it's controlled, and then we can do... Oops. This nonsense. This is probably way too small, but we will set that bridge on fire when we get to it. So yeah, this does basically nothing. So focus, don't overdo it. That's an electric engine. We don't want that. What do we want? What do we want? Quick! What do we want? The other thing. Wait! It just occurred to me. I can do this. I can do magic. I love this trick. I love the 4 cells left and right, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I am a genius. I am a sexy genius. Except when I'm not sexy or genius. Means I can just spaghetti my way around here. When in doubt, spaghetti. Spaghetti! And then I can do this. Yes, I can do this. I can do this, you see. Wait, I can do this, and that's even better. Hell yeah. Right, I am determined to learn the ways of the spaghetti. Do you know the ways of the spaghetti? You better. I could do the thing where it's like, is better at distance. Should I do that? I didn't set up Scuttle. Average AI virgin versus average breadboarder Chad. Oi! Turn on the Scuttle setting mode. If the old man gets hit by out of control, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. It's also one of those things that is out of control Scuttle on, which it definitely shouldn't. Okay. And maybe spacecraft. I'm told that we shouldn't touch it. The Scuttle. Yeah, no, don't touch the Scuttle. Leave that to the people who actually put it in to the campaign itself. Otherwise, that was a very zesty hell yeah. Really? Was it? Zesty bad. Arnett did the Scuttle settings on a lot of stuff a while back, which was all very helpful. Did result in out of control being on a lot for stuff that didn't need it. Well, I hope Arnett is okay, wherever Arnett is. Arnett lives on in our hearts. Alright, so I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. Right, I like how this is going. Alright then, and then if we just drop that down to like that. Perfect! We have the basics of our friend here. And now, we're going to... You know what, we could do that smart. We are probably going to have to do some spin block traps on this. This is not the best EMP proofing. I am winging this as I go. Now we need an engine of some kind. And I'm going to... People, you're gonna hate this. Radiating Riley, where are you? Or wait, I think I'll just have an injector engine do everything. Hold on. Let's try this. If we do this now, and we set that to 0.5, will that be enough juice? I don't know. I do not know, Sam I am. I do not do things with a pram. Alright, and a bit of metal slopes, like so. Just occurred to me I need to do that. Okay, we're working. Just logged off one day and never logged back on. Yep. It's funny to me that many of the paternal godlies lose to the Glakave resource gatherer. By resource gatherer, do you the HQ or the actual resource gathering thingy? Because the HQ is just a lump of alloy that takes forever to kill. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Right, so if we do this now, this can be like so. This is basically all I really want for this. Might have to... I should leave myself room for fun and activities, but I'm currently not doing that, apparently. Apparently not. Okay, I'm just having fun building now. Shocking to say, I'm having fun building our satellite friend. Can you believe it? Can you believe it in your shorts? The laser on the observatory does 26k damage. Oh, the observatory! Knife man. Oh, yeah. No wonder it's at 70 meters per second. I apparently blocked one of the main forward thrusters on the Nephilim. Okay. Now it's a blazing 21 meters per second. Gauging in a bit of thruster BDSM. Are you Azusa? Bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Lord, can't say I've made that mistake. Bad day for reading comprehension is like, what is being said right now? What is happening in this house of canoe? Oh yeah, remind me, I don't know, maybe just for giggles later, I want to show you guys, I was just mucking around in FTD and thinking like, alright, I'm in the canoe therapy stage again. So, you know what that means? It means I made a bunch of canoes. Well, I made like 2 canoes, just like before stream started, and they're stupid, and like, they're not impressive, they're just silly. And I would love to show them off. So don't let me forget, because I would love to show them off. Alright, we have here fun and activities. When in doubt, lots of this. Right, so this thing needs to be maneuverable as balls. And I might need to actually stick some lead up here. Just because. Actually, you know what I could do? That's actually smart. Ah, yes, that point which is never gonna get hit. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do this now. It's definitely not going to be a problem. Or we could do this instead, because that'll be better for me. This is gonna have a spinny decoy. At least that's the plan. At least that's the plan, Sam I am. Right. Right, she cried. This is hopefully gonna be faster than the... This thing does not need to be godly on its own. It just needs to zap planes. If this thing can take down a nightingale, it'll be pretty sweet. Alright, so we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna copy all this. I don't need to do that. I will do something different. I will do this. No, I will not do this. I will do this. Okay, then. What's it? What's it? Bonk, 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 bonk. My comfort vehicle is a drill-armored, breaded-up thrustercraft. Aha! Yes! Those of you who've seen the video uploaded earlier, we're defaulting to Cram Canoe to, like, no one's frickin' surprise. Admittedly, it's gonna be huge and flying. Just because I want something for godly need, something that can kill fortresses reasonably quickly, so I don't sit and grow a beard. I don't want to grow a beard. I want to frolic. I want to frolic in the pastures without a beard. Right, this definitely isn't going to get shot off. That's that would be silly. Why would it do that? Alright, so picture... And that is picture, and this is going to be roller. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Rollin', 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 roar hard. Right, so we got that. I just remembered that, you know what's a really good idea? Detection. Detection is a really good idea. That thing that allows you to detect things is very nice. It's very nice. People love that. I only have 7,000 hours in this game. I still occasionally forget to do basic things. Basic ass... This is very cheap so far. Alright, so we're gonna... what are we gonna do here? We're gonna have a bunch of... Well, we're gonna have a bunch of these. Aerodynamics, I don't know what that is. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the gingerbread man. Alright, so we're gonna have some... radar... radar and IR over here. And we need some kind of 360 detection thingy. I'm gonna do that. And it just occurred to me that I built this whole bloody thing wrong. Oh well. Oh well, we'll work with it. We'll roll with it. So we got all that. That is nice. And I think what we're gonna do is this. And now we need some kind of thing. We do need some kind of thing. So remember when I did the thing that I did? Yeah, we're doing a different thing now. Probably not even gonna really need... Okay... It's going to be a pushy... Going to be a pushy thing, pushy thing, pushy thing. I am waiting for people to say, "Oi, what are you doing with your life?" Right then, how do I have a thing... You know, it could be fun. On the sides. Okay, then I'm just going to stick an ion thruster here. What? Right there. If you're hearing sniffles and sneezing in the background, it's because of my oh so poor, oh so sick girlfriend. She is sick in the background. Everyone wish Kelpie a speedy recovery. And not just because she kept me up last night coughing. Whoa, I was not keeping up with chat. My comfort vehicle, why lead? Invest in lead, woo! He bought, dump it. Hello, Roars. Want to be maneuverable, lead is the last thing you want. It's more to line up the propulsion with the center of mass. Good old-fashioned cram boat, lovely, lovely. Can we get a live shaping review? No one shouted out Roasted, why not? Also, not saying to avoid croissant, but avoid escargot. Cocavan, I'm not even that freak. Too symmetrical, not enough texture. True, should have panels. Give me a second! I love it when people critique aesthetics when the bloody thing is obviously not finished. Ah! Troll people only use cram boats. Of course, make Kelpie recover swiftly. My comfort build is my medicinal deep water guard build. I can't shout out on mobile. Alright, I'm gonna shout out Ralston. I have to do everything around here. I have to do simply everything. Everyone follow Ralston. Ralston's stuff is a lot prettier than mine. Friggin' people. Friggin' also, I just remembered I'm going to have a spinny thing on this, so... Actually, you know what? I could be really clever. Chat, did you know that I can be clever? I didn't know either. I'm still not sure I believe it. Alright, let's do this. Do not worry, I have a plan. I have a plan, Sam I am. Right, so that is a pusher, and that's just going to be set to that. To be sure of getting the correct height. And I still need some kind of 360 detection, which I do not have. Possibly I could... Am I evil enough to do this? I think I am. Alright, better get going. See you, soldier. Get my test started. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow evening. Border. Probably not, but yeah. And not my fault the Twitch app is such ass, but otherwise you don't understand. I need to backseat as you will, despite knowing it's not done. Yeah! I made 5 tutorials showing how to build like me. Alright, how much HP do large ion jets have? How much HP do large ion jets have? 2,700. It's not great. This thing is not designed to take a hit at all. The space shuttle is probably going to be the thing drawing the most fire. I would hope. That would hopefully be the plan. Alright, so... We actually have so much detection on this, it's not even funny. Alright, so... fail safe, we can set that all the way down to 0. Alright, we actually have too much detection, which means that we can fit this thing full of fun and activities. Which is very nice indeed. Alright, I'm going to... convert this to glass, because in my experience, the rear part of a craft is generally the thing that gets hit the least. Generally speaking, the thing that gets hit the least. Very general. Which general? General Douglas McFlufferson. I really can just use this. I can use this. Order, don't be an idiot. Don't be silly. You can just use this. Alright, so this thing can't see behind it, and that's probably fine. Actually, no, we can see behind it. This thing has a glass bottom. It has a glass bottom. I'm never allowed to do that accent again. I am literally never... Okay, I can't see forward. That's fine, because we can do the same thing on the front. We have the power. You got the touch! You got the power! Okay, where's the glass? Where is glass? Where is glass? This is about the most glass cannony thing I've ever made, because it actually is made of glass. Okay, then, that's probably not going to be a tremendous safety hazard. No, why would that be? Whoop! Thank you, Stretch. What have you messed with sound blocks? I can't remember if you have or not, but I think it would be cool if it makes a sound when about to fire the pack. That would be kind of cool. Oh, no. Oh. Ow. 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 I has a pack, didn't notice that. Yeah. Enjoy getting punished, so it's fine. Getting the sound to work in CC is difficult, speaking from experience. Making Dortmund God have an anti-satellite device just to stop you from doing this in the future. Fair enough. Bearing in mind, this thing is, You're gonna... Rawston, have you seen my space shuttle? Have you seen my space shuttle, Rawston? Do you want to see my space shuttle? I think you'll like my space shuttle. Actually, just for the benefit of Rawston VT, and anyone who doesn't know, this is going to be the sub-vehicle for another one. Let's just save here. I'm going to call this Space Shuttle Friend, and we're going to let this guy fall into the ocean a little bit, because, for anyone who doesn't know, this is the main vehicle. This is the Dauntless. Armed and dangerous space shuttle, armed with remote-guided missiles, and as godly standards go, actually kind of cheap, so I can imagine this thing ruining someone's day just by flying over them at speed and just ruining their stees. Surprisingly evasive. Maybe I should get rid of the blocks on the underside that I just added. But anyway, yeah, I think this might be one of the more pretty things I've ever made. And the deco nuts, yes, this thing has... Well, actually, it has more decorations than I thought. Over 300. Anyway, that's the Dauntless. If this is the sub-vehicle, shows the Dom vehicle. Wait, Borderwise did shaping. Wait, did he? Did he do shaping? Now there are two of them. That actually looks like a shuttle. Yeah! Oh yeah, I actually was working from reference for this, and it was hard. It was hard, Ralston. It was so hard! But Borderwise, Ralston Rose comes to him. Yep. I'm privileged. More of a pain than images, but still doable. Time upload sounds. But I cannot keep up with. Otherwise, I actively just built a glass cannon, like literally pack cannon in a glass. Yep. Yeah, but I said it louder and I'm funnier. As if I just made that joke. But I said it louder and I'm funnier. Alright, so that's the Dauntless. I'm glad you like it, Ralston. That is good to hear. I might submit that for Ralston Roast whenever you do that, and assuming I remember. I have a horrible memory. Alright, so this thing has the bare essentials, I think. Let's see if it can get itself into orbit. That would be nice. Actually, you know what would be a good idea? Is if I did this. Whoops. And now, there's a little bit of differentiation. And, oh, why did I do that? Okay, so now we do that, and this is damn simple. So let's see if we can get this thing up out of the thing. So, hover above. We want to hover about 1,100 meters above the target. Fly, this doesn't have thrusters! Alright, so where's the center of mass? It's in a very awkward place. Very awkward. Oh well. Oh well. We're going to have to duct tape ion jets all over this, aren't we? Duct tape, ducty, duct tape. There's that blocking the thing. No, it isn't. Good. Good. Alright, and now transitions 2, 2, 4. Inverse transition. Gonna need to get out of the water. Underneath the water. Oh no. Itchy nose. Help. Help. Somebody said help. Ah. Why did I do the round jets? I should have done the square jets. I should have done the square dance. I didn't. Oh no. This thing is not gonna be fast. This thing is going to be slow, at least to begin with. Alright, so that is a pusher, and that is a pusher. It needs... right, pushers. It's got the strafe. And now it needs the turny. It needs the turny, burny. I guess my favorite. Okay, good. That's what we got. We can pretty it later. Forgot subbar for looking at your own craft when you knew. Wait, what? It's FTD. We have 4 jokes. We do. Yeah. What is it saying? Join the server. He would know. Oh yeah, true. Try not to make a joke every time someone says sub channel is impossible. Yep. Sorry, mods. Definitely freaky. Monday and Friday, yeah, surrender to the allegations. It's not against the rules, lol. Just that talking about FTD means you say sub fairly often and it just gets old. Folder under 0 pressure. Subroad to sub-vehicle, submarine. Why is LMAO censored for me? I don't know. You forgot subbar for looking at your own craft. Superior combat vehicle. Love Massa, which is a swear technically. The 4 tokens, whatever weird in name seems currently happening on OTD. Because there's always something. You're lucky you've never seen the SD internal name scheme. I think right now it's polar. It's diabolical. Yeah, them people who do things. Them people who do things over for the Scarlet Dawn. Ah, them deviant people. Them deviant damn people. Well, now I've done it. Okay, let's go here, do this. Definitely not. Making my life difficult. Alright, so now that this thing has everything it needs, it's got hover above and below, it needs... hover. Whee! And yes, I'm just gonna tick all of these. Do we have enough power? Nope. No, we do not. So these things definitely don't need to be as strong as they need to be. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so let's do adjustments. Minimum altitude above land, 1,000. Whoops, that's not 1,000. And all the way up there, terrain height prediction time, thank you very please. And there's our friend, the Dauntless. Alright, so we're gonna muck around here. We're gonna have horrible spinny things on top here. Don't you worry. On the top of SD, my current secret build is just titled Mr. Rock Strongler. Leave it up to the imagination what that means. My computer isn't a rectangle. I custom built my case. Nice. Is it rock shaped? Do you punch your computer every day because it's just a rectangle that has no shaping? It's rhombus, thank you. Oh boy. I bet he gets inordinately angry at loaves of bread, the rectangular. Sounds about right. It's just, is this the meme now? Just Rawston getting mad at, like, stuff. Alright, so now I'm gonna turn this on God mode. Oh, actually, no. Let's see how well this thing dodges missiles on its own. And where is the Sitka? Where is the Sitka? There it is. Alright. Go forth, my child. This thing's gonna despawn things just because of scuttle settings. Right, so God mode's actually a good idea, as it turns out. I just wanted to see how all your power stuff does. Thank you. Okay, let's try that again, with less stupidity. Right, refill, material, and energy, and all that jazz. And despawn the Sitkas and spawn them over there. Right, go forth, ye little bastard. We could have problems here. Can you even hit the thing? Alright, so I've had this problem with, like, space particle cannons before, is that it's actually kind of difficult for them to hit stuff. Yeah, no, this thing is really struggling. The fact that it's getting bounced around by missiles doesn't help. Alright. Oh, look at that! It actually landed a shot. Alright, so we got issues here. So let's go with, what do we do here? Whoops. What if we really dialed this down a bit? Ah yes, thank you so much. Admittedly, the Sitka is a hell of a thing to combat test against. What if we made this explosive? Also, I just remembered that we need proper target prio on this. Okay, then I'm going to set that up. Where did I... And we want... And aim point... Clusters of blocks, thank you. How are we doing? Not great. And we're not keeping, and that little injector engine is not keeping up with demand. So we're gonna need more juice. Everyone shake your head at this thing while I go make more coffee. What's detection averaging set to? It's set to the recommended for hit scan weapons, so that's fine. Right, I'm gonna run away. And we're gonna look at it like that. Just CJs. I haven't seen the Sitka. Took a field of time tonight. Just CJs with medium missile strapped to it. Probably detection issue. Okay, what did Rawston say? Just waiting for him to be done this build so I can backseat. Oh, you be patient. Put the pack on a turret. He said it louder and he is funnier. Yep. Cannot say the name of. Shaped like a tesseract. Stronger. Cooked up biplanes. Wow, I cannot keep up with chat. Okay then. Unintended maneuvers. Okay then. Yep, this thing's out of juice. Just juice. Alright, we're gonna need to jam some more things on here. The thing actually has managed to bring down a Sitka. Nice. Well then, we're also going to spawn in, just to keep him nice and busy forever, is... Why did I do that? Commodity. Here, have one of these. Alright, ad break time. I will be back with you momentarily. Right, have we accomplished anything yet? Oh, there's still a minute to go. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm back again. Properly this time. Right. What are people saying? What are people saying? I'm being patient, I'm just sitting on my rock. Alright, perfect. It's an all-terrain vehicle now. Thruster curve conversion, small steam turbines. Yep. I want to make a spacecraft that just flies as fast as it can down and after it gets above the target. Like a free space. Want to make rods from God now. Big old lead rod. Feel like a stronger version of that could be possible. Sort of Damocles. Rods from God, but it can be reused. I forgot to turn my face back on. Ah! There I am. Alright, pack go thwack. Hello. Hello, Caddis Warden. Caddis Weirden. People of God is gonna have real trouble with the newer stone like Godlies and the small planes. Hey, Neko Boy Blue! Dude! Welcome! Shout out for you! Neko Boy Blue. There we go. Borby, how's the game? The game is good. I'm struggling to make an attack satellite that isn't terrible. Some things will definitely keep giving problems. We're also sitting as a rock. Is that a Stone Knight reference? Nope, it's a reference to the fact that he's an archaeologist. I'm going to tweak the behavior of this thing. It's point at... Wait, no, combat altitude is... Alright, I'm going to ignore altitude. Actually, no. Combat altitude relative to target will be 1,100 meters. Combat distance is going to be 0. And we're going to have a little bit of evasion. And match pitch. Good. We want a little bit of wiggle. Where are you going, sir? Where are you going, sir? Sir, where are you going? Alright, so that didn't work well, because I hadn't set the actual behavior. What are you locked onto? You're locked onto that, and you're not doing it. Actually, now you are doing. Perfect. Right, so we're gonna need steam turbines, and we're gonna need to make this a bit more beefy. It's gonna need beef. Alright, so remember when this had armor? No, you don't. That was a lie. It was a lie! Okay, steam turbine. I know how to make those. Can you do that in a 3x3 space? Oh dear. You can! Oh my god! You know what would be really good is if I could see what I was doing. Do that, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have a steam turbine? Do I have a steam turbine prefabbed? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I, though? Right. This is... Okay, I can't do the necktie thing, but it's okay. Now we need more resources, because of course we do. Why would we not have that? Okay, that's better, I think. Yes. Dare I overclock this thing? I don't think that's a good idea. Right, this has a little bit of left-right evasion now, which is nice. And now we have enough spare juice that... Hang on. If I turn off if this does no battery charge... Okay, perfect. That's enough. Injector engine doesn't need to do jack diddly, which means we can do that thing I desired. Do the thing I desire, which is... spin block nonsense. Right then, so we got this. And I forgot which side is which. I forgot which side is which. And we're gonna have the trussy blocks that are going to be in fleet colors just because I think that's funny. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't block anything, don't worry about it. And we're going to have, on this side, we're going to have a, what do we call it? A heat decoy and a radar decoy on this side because we are evil. Evil. Evil, I say. Now, we've got to go here. We have too much GPPPPP anyway, so that's okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, whoops. And we also need some kind of defense. Right, where is the thing? Where is the thing? Where's the thing? I have prefabs for this. This is going pretty quick. Wait, how is you are not dumb? How did that get auto-modded? Point out won't work, well it'll point the front at them, which is not where the pack is. Well, if it pitches at all. Nope, I think it is working. Oh, boy. Brad can do it. We need a couple of Atan. You can have this thing point where we want. First those for tackle would be ejector missiles with the longest thrust, start later if possible, rail or laser. Well, the space shuttle has the missiles. Why did that get automod? I don't know. Anything in automod, drink the evil milk, incorrect, you are not dumb. Azusa, you are literally one of the smartest people I've met over the internet. So, you be nice to yourself, damn it. What was I doing? Countermeasures. 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 Where did I put it? I put it... Heat decoy ACBs. Yes, I could do this with breadboard, but I'm not smart, so here we go. And radar decoy ACBs. Alright, so we have a lot of power spare. I'm going to set that to 500, just because. And I'm going to set that to 500, just because. And we're gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? The forward-backwards thrusters. I'm actually going to crank up the juice on them. Actually, they already have the juice cranked all the way up. What am I doing? Never mind. I am full of nonsense. All right. So what I'm gonna do instead is do this, because this thing doesn't need that much pitch control. It's pretty well balanced. It's pretty well balanced, as balancing things goes. Lovely, lovely. And same with the roll. Like so. This is looking nice and satellite-y, I do have to say. Right, this thing is managing to kill a set guy, and that is nice. It is rolling around a lot, though. Right, you... Continuous, and you just... Right. Right, gonna give you a little bit more... A little bit more forward and back. Where is the center of mass now? Crap! It lifted! It lifted! Hang on, we gotta figure this out. Center of mass is there. And that's not good, so we need to go put one over there. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one, pusher, and that's still pusher, and that is pusher, and that's set up correctly now, I would hope. Alright, this will do, I guess. Right, now I need to throw this against a... Setgut to actually make sure that it can do what it's supposed to do. Right, I didn't do this. That is set to pusher, that is set to pusher, that is set to pusher. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, now I have different problems. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, inverted. Thank you. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, we're good, and we're good. Wow, I don't even remember doing that. There we go. Well, the thing could bully a commodity at the very least. That's nice. This will not do anything against larger targets. Should I make that impact? I should probably make that impact, shouldn't I? Impact. Should I do the cram... Not the cram thing, the pack thing. Hold on a second. Hold on! Hold your horses there, buddy. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so... More particle cannons. And that's... Heat decoys, that decoy, and I've got the pack control thingy somewhere. Where is the control thingy? Control mechanisms. P for pack. I have them. Yes, I know you can do this in breadboard, probably. You missed, didn't ya? There we go. Look at you being all competent. Alright, so that's not bad. Let's throw this against the Sitka and see if these damn decoys manage to do anything. I disagree. Apparently Automod disagrees with me. What does chat say? Drink the evil milk. Okay, Automod disagrees with that statement. Disagree. Apparently Automod disagrees with me. La 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 la. Make an impact, maybe turn off the charge time. Okay, yeah, I did that. 5-second charge time for bitter. Do you do it in bread and more? I should just make you a prefab of my pack bread. Made me curious. Which one has more KDP impact or PS? Ah, they're the same. Oh yeah, PS just has more AP, I believe. Alright, so let's spawn this against a squadron of nasty planes. Alright, so, bearing in mind this thing's never going to be on its own, used to start with. So, what's planes? Sitka's being easy is evil. Alright, let's see if the missile decoys actually work. Might need to make them longer. Uh-oh. Oh, phew! Oh, hell yeah, they're working. Oh, they are working. Okay, yeah, nope, this is good. This is good and I like it. Oh, this is nasty. This is a nasty little satellite. Nasty, nasty. Wow, they are not hitting this thing at all. Splendid. Do I want to overclock this thing a little bit? If I overclocked it by 1.5, for instance, can it keep up demand? It cannot keep up demand. It cannot keep... Oh, damn, overclock is ridiculous. Right, so... Can it... I think that'll do... Nope, it can't. Oh, no. Overclock is bad. Overclock is bad. Ah! The thing got its butt tickled. It actually managed to shrug off large missiles, which is quite something. Also, bearing in mind, this thing is like 20,000 materials. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Will that do? That's probably gonna do. Bearing in mind, this thing just needs to, Right, do I want to do this? I do want to do this. I'm pretty happy with that. It can shoot Sitkas, which is nice. So, I think we're gonna make this... black. And we're gonna make this... fleet colors. Bright blue. This looks very Command & Conquer all of a sudden. Okay then, let's do that, except in ACBs, not bread. You might want to bread the pack to various short-term codes at the end of it. That's what the ACBs do. Is no one paying attention anymore. Literally, no one pays attention to me. Oh my god, no one pays attention to me. It's so bad. Alright, so do I want to deco these things like so, or do I want to deco these things like different? Okay. No one mess with my brain. I'm cooking. What's cooking good looking? It's me. Alright, shibbity doobity 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 doob, bibbity bobbity bibbity bobbity boo. Whoops. This thing looks cool. This thing looks cool. It looks freaking cool. It looks so ding dang cool. It looks cool. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. I'm not beating the Catboy allegations. No, sir, we're not beating the Catboy allegations today. Actually, you know what I should do? I should do this. Oh! Thank you, Illyval. I'm building a space satellite in space. That is where you build the space satellite in space. Can you believe that it's built in space? It is, in fact, built in space. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. I am a happy chappy. We need to do some... We need to paint the town black a little bit. Just a smidge. Gonna make the bottom black, so you can't see it against the night sky. I'll be happy with this. This thing is definitely going to get lasered out of the sky immediately, and frankly, that's okay. How do I make this look more satellite-y? What's a good deco for, like, solar panels or something? Probably ion thrusters, honestly. Or not. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. What is a good... What's a good... You know what's a good idea? This. And we're gonna go color trim, AI. It's just an observation satellite, guys, honest. Please tell me this is going to throw off the center of mass again. It totally is. Totally is. What am I doing with my life? And center of mass is now. Huh? Did that lower it? Bloody well did. Alright, I don't like what I just did there, so I'm going to undo it. I don't think there's any satellite on the planet which actually looks like this. Definitely a factor. Use a regular AI on the time and it works. It's alright, but I feel like that's a personal problem. Yep, a regular AI is difficult. Use the Gemini's bread. Alright, so I'm going to... What is a good... God, my monitor's filthy. I need to clean it. What is a good solar panel-y type thing? I don't think there's any easy way to do it. Paddles. 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 windows. Paddles and black glass panes. Glass panes. Hold on. Not like that. Oop. Uh-oh. Right, so... maybe blue. What color are solar panels? Blue and black, maybe? Does that look solar panel-y? I'm panicking about solar panels. Helicopter acorn satellite. Here's my obligatory reminder of a certain funny from the past. Do you remember? Do you really remember? Okay, let's make that a little bit wider. Let's make that 3 meters wide. Copy all. Right, I did not think this through, did I? No, I did not. Okay, Right, so... gonna move this... oh, God, that's not a good place to be. Okay, just gonna do this, and do this, and then... delete all, get rid of you, put you over here. Okay, turn that crap off. Don't worry, I have a plan. Alright, forward, okay. Backwards and up. That didn't work. What the hell? Oh. Thank you, Marcel! Flat white with the color shininess turned all the way up works for me, though nuclear matte might too. Ha! I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see how it looks. Ha! Alright, so forward. There we go. So we're here. We're going to... what are we gonna do? We could literally just, like, do plates. Delicious plates. Also, it just occurred to me, if I stick satellite panel-y type things out forward, like... you know what we could do? That's smarter. Forward, backwards. Why am I like this? Delete all decorations. Oh yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Ooh! Hey, the auspicious General Alt. Hey! Welcome, welcome. Orange, thanks to you, I'm having tile PTSD. Ooh. Yep. Hand placing one of the first fit was one of the worst decorating a vehicle. And Border Wisdom. Working on to Juliet. Nice. Here's a Border Wisdom as inspired by Azusa. Don't... Oh! Thank you for following, Auspicious General. Very nice of you. Yeah, so here's a bit of Border Wisdom. Don't frickin' place like 50 individual deco tiles. Be lazy. Being lazy saves time. This is actually looking good. That looks more satellite-y. It's much more satellite-y, I do have to say. Look at that. Right, I'm going to make a dish. What kind of dish? What kind of delicious dish shall we prepare for ourselves? Dish. What is that? That's right. Okay, no, this, what happens if I do this? That doesn't look right at all, does it? I don't know. What the hell do satellites look like? Guys, I have to confess, I do not know what satellites look like. Although I do love this thing. This thing looks fun. This thing looks fun and cool and fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make those spinny things longer. I'm gonna live with the consequences of my actions. Oh, please pause. Pause for my mental health. And defense, heat decoy. And 1, 2, 3. And radar decoy. Did that bollocks up the center of mass again? No, it didn't. No, it did. Why did that lower the center of mass? That's so weird. Bollocks. Bollocks. I need to lower this again. I need to lower this again, this again, this again. Oh, that's why the frickin' center of mass was different, I think. Hold on. Right, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do it. I need to do it. Do it now. There's chicken in the oven. Do it. Do it. I'm doing my Space Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation. Is anyone in the audience old enough to remember those old Arnie movies, which I haven't even watched? I just have picked them up through gentle osmosis. Not rough osmosis, gentle osmosis. Gently does it. I have a grand total of 80, I think, on the Juliet so far. Inflation hasn't hit the deco stock market yet. 440,000. Ooh. So why not use thousands of them? Follow mine like a bit ago. But yay. Probably not, but maybe about the same age. So yes, I'm aware of them, never watched them. I don't watch a lot of... Neither do I. Just like... I don't really use any, like, streaming services or anything like that. So it's like, yeah, why would I? Why would I do that thing? What is happening here? Oh, that's what's happening here. Alright, and I need to plug this hole. Gently plug hole. Okay then. We have a satellite. It's very blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. Alright, let's throw this against something roughly the same cost. So if I throw this against a pine fire, what happens? I think the pine fire is a torpedo bomber, so I don't think anything's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is that it's gonna get its arse blown off. Yep. Also, we need bright blue traces here. Blue. Aha, that thing is now flying off into the middle distance. We might need to up the juice a little bit. Time to up the juice a little bit? I think so. Going out of control? Yeah. Jolly good. And we're gonna do 2 meter turns. Can everyone hear Leaf Blower Man? We love him. We love him so much. We love him. Oh, we love Leaf Blower Man. Oh, we love him. Oh, this is the sound of love. Did I put that at the right angle? Yeah, I did. I'm good. I'm all good in the neighborhood. Look at our thing go zoom. Splendid. Splendid, excellent. Right then. That is all we really want from our friend here. Matrona has no file and is one fun. No tile. I get spoiled by a movie theater near where you can order food and a boost delivered to your seat. After that, regular theaters are just disappointing. Damn! He's our favorite anti-villain. Yes. Yes, Leaf Blower Man. We love. Okay. Frickin' when you forget to set the strafeies. When you forget to set the strafeies, it's bad. Alright, Space Shuttle friend. What else can we do here? That was actually really quick. I do like a small build. I actually think it looks pretty good. I like that blue. I like that blueness. That balloonness. Which end is the front? There it is. Let's throw you against another plane. Because this is really, its only job is to shoot planes. So what's a plane? What's a 20k plane? Mosquito? Which I think is mostly a gun plane, I'm thinking? There we go. Yep. This is so much better than the other pack thing I made back in the day. So much better. How fast is that? Alright, we're actually a decently fast little satellite. Alright, I think we might actually be finished with this build for now. Except this thing is very confused and scared. It's trying to run away. You can't run away! We must kill you! What was that? Ah. I think this thing has a tendency to shoot the steering off of planes, which is awkward. Also, you can see it, which is very nice. Yep. Do roly-polies, you know you want to. Huh. Turns out that if you don't go nuts on the focus with particle cannons, they actually do damage. Thanks for the tips, people. Really nice TV and custom speakers that are good theory. Neither things are still done. Next time we can add it to the shuttle and see how the combination does. True! Little steam pale jetpack thing. Yeah, that one was funny. It was very bad. That thing was bad. The storm bolt, as I called it. Okay, I like this thing. It's very nice. That's what I get for trying to make a space. Alright, let's duct tape this thing to where it actually needs to be. And I'm going to... Where can I put an origin block? Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to stick some EMP protection on this. Just basic-ass EMP protection to stop the thing dying immediately when EMP happens. There we go. Jolly good. So now, pause. Spawn in the Dauntless. That thing almost is actually the correct size, assuming it folds out. But it's going to spawn behind. Do we have a spot for it? Do we have a spare gap? We have a gap for it! Hell yeah! Alright, so sub-object, hold on. Miscellaneous. Sub-vehicle spawner. You're gonna spawn 50 meters over that way. You, congratulations, you're in the... You are going to disintegrate, otherwise you're going to confuse the hell out of me. And... Right, no, you are the flagship. That is important. I'm so happy we can build while paused now. It's so nice. Space shuttle friend. And I think... Alright, so now we've done that. Let's do that. Yay! That works. Hooray! That spawns in well. Alright, now let's throw this thing against a carrier just to see what happens. So we are going to make life miserable for one of my own carriers because that's funny. EMP is going to eat the ions. Not a lot you can do about something this size, yeah. Alloys are not that bad, honestly. Don't know what's your thoughts on cross-hatched ERA for armor. And yeah, we made a friend! We made a friend for our shuttle. We've accomplished so much today. It feels very good. And right, so let's spawn in. I remember my own ships. Where is it? Spawn in the Eucalyptus, just for giggles. What's the worst that could happen apart from everything? Oh god, that thing has laser-guided missiles. I forgot that that thing spawns pyrophytes. That's not actually what I want. I also forgot this thing has diff flak. Look at our brave-ass little thing just running around trying to kill things. Alright, so the Eucalyptus is not the best testing dummy for this, because, I forgot how bad the superstructure is for this thing. Damn! Alright, see how much diff Seawiz can you... The pyrophytes are going to collide with each other. They've just collided with each other. Damn, did I actually set up diff... Okay, not that. Delete everything. And you... Keep full. That's important. And I'm going to save you before I forget. And let's spawn in the... What was it? The Autocarpus, was it? Was the Autocarpus what I was thinking of? Yes, it was. Huh. Well done, past me. You made an aircraft carrier. Alright, is our friend here going to... Yep, shooting at planes. Did I put diff Seawiz on this? I did not. Where's our friend? Where's our friend? Where's our... The hell was that? What was this? What was that? This thing has taken basically no damage by the looks of it, so... Aha! Alright, so yeah, alright, so our friend there is, okay, just disintegrating things. Whee! Alright, this is working. That little satellite just means this thing isn't helpless against plane. There's the diff Seawiz. I was wondering where it went. There we go. Jolly good, jolly good, jolly, jolly, jolly good. You know what I'm gonna do while I'm here? This definitely isn't gonna screw with anything at all. Is I'm gonna put 2 repair tentacles on it. Just so it can repair its friend. Oh lordy. Oh boy. I do wonder if maybe I slowed this thing down too much by putting extra stuff on the underside. Right, where do I want to be? I want to be there. Whee! Okay. Total cost of shuttle and friend. Test against my ship, the Stellarian. Oh yes, the smallest of ships. Okay, well this is a giant middle... I think I'm gonna remove... I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna take a chance on me. Because I think this is actually slowing it down. And I don't like that. I don't like that, Sam I am. That is speeding up. It's amazing. That's my... I'm in my... What do you call... A crone, I guess? A witch? A hag? We will bomb things from space! Did this thing get its engines taken out? No, it clearly didn't. Why are you slow? Why are you a slow thing? 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 Right, so we're gonna need to rename that. Wait, we need a name for the shuttle. And we also need to name all these things fun things. Yeah, that did speed it up. That's embarrassing. Alright, so... Hello, Autocarpus. How are you doing? Not great. I do love that, like... Ah, yes! That camouflaged Sea-Whiz guns. No one will ever see it. Okay, enough of the silliness. So this thing is called the Dauntless. It's our space shuttle. Alright. Space Captain Order. And gonna go here, and this is gonna be I get to name this after myself because I'm like, it's good. Alright, and the force name, because this is what we do around here, the force name is gonna be like, what can we call Dauntless? What's a term for something small but brave? Not bad cost. This is why Borderwise is my awesome. Yay! Okay, hang on a second. So yeah, the total cost of that is just under 300k, which is pretty good, honestly. So, Dauntless, we have that. But what can we call the satellite? Feisty. Fearless. Feisty I like. I like Feisty. Alright, so force name. Let's go here. How do you spell Feisty? Yay. The Cardinal. Apart from the nose, but the rest looks great. The nose is as good as I can make it. Sorry to say. So let's save this thing as the Dauntless. Well, save that. And then we're going to save it where it lives, which is here in the updated Sewol thing. And it's going to be in the... well, I guess satellites is where it lives. is the Dauntless. And we frickin' did it, didn't we? This might be one of the prettiest things I've ever made. I'm just gonna say it. Like, very minimalist, but yeah, lovely. Alright, now to go throw this at Tactical Spaghetti. And put it here. Where was it? It was over here. Borderwise working on it. Let's go over here. Dauntless, I can... Hell yeah! Green, and I'm gonna go put that in the blueprint section. It's gonna be very nice. Looks very good. Thank you, Special General! Shuttle to space has been achieved. Yeah, that was so much bloody easier than the bloody Titanoboa, which I'm gonna have to bloody rebuild because it's not bloody good enough. Urgh. And you can blame Azusa for me having to come back to that because, she showed me a screenshot of that thing humping a mountain because it didn't have enough power to get over it. So, yeah, that's our life now. Turns out making a godly tank hunter is really difficult, and should not be attempted lightly. Okay, then, I'm gonna make a frickin' canoe and call it a tank hunter. Who says that you have to rebuild the Titanoboa? Just me, because I've never been truly happy with that thing, honestly. It just beat me down. I was like, please, just have something to fill this slot. Alright, enough whining. Enough pissing and moaning and shitting and farting. Alright, so, craft added. Whoopsie daisy. Craft added. So, whoa, Republic. So, whoa, Republic. Spacecraft. Noise! That's the cry, and that's the noise. Noise! Noise! Oh, no. What is my brain? What is my brain? Alright, let's go here. Please load. Thank you. And we're gonna go here. And it's gonna be craft added, so all Republic. And I can just copy paste from the notes I literally just made. Grr. Dauntless, there we go. I do love the name Dauntless. I think it's really cool. Alright, so now, time to go that. I gotta go now. Just don't talk about that guy on the couch again, please. No. Gotta go now. See, Orange? The Titanoboa can be tested against the Almighty. The Titanoboa is not gonna be... it's not gonna win that. Rebuilding Titanoboa. Oh, I guess I got a plan for the next month's worth of streams. No! I actually don't know what I'm gonna do next stream. I thought I wouldn't finish today, but turns out, Tiny Pack Satellite, actually not that time-consuming to make. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do this. And it's from the feisty. So, did I take a screenshot of that? Yes, I did. I'm gonna go here. No one look at my desktop. It's illegal. Did you know? That's against the law. You're coming with me. Where am I? I'm here. Screenshot, screenshot. Please load the screenshot. I spelt friend wrong. Cannot believe myself. Alright, so, border-wise, constructibles. Damn, we actually did it. And so, all updated. Satellites. And I'm going to brag. Here, I'm gonna brag, I say. Yeah, we did a thing. Sunglasses. Where was I? There I was. Please look, my screenshots folder is massive. Hell yes, we did it! Objectives! I can actually cross that off. Yay! I don't know what we're doing next time. Help! Alright, more content, yay! If you're on alpha, I can send the updated automatic ticket. I'm not on alpha, so I'm just gonna patiently wait for the alpha changes to hit stable. Yay! We can do another playtest! John, you are smart! Right, next time, playtest. I'm going to stream to do. Can get rid of my shuttle reference. Play test 10. Oh, I'm excited! I get to use the metal fleet! I get to play with the metal fleet! Yay! Yay! I hope you're ready for a crap ton of aircraft, because that's all I know how to build properly. Well, there's a bright light in the sky. Notice the sun trying to blind me. So see you all. Okay, right. All of you take care. What am I gonna do? If you're watching this later on YouTube, do remember to subscribe, because it'll make me happy and it'll help get the VOD channel monetized, which I would quite like. It means I can afford more vitamin water. Cheaper than soda, but only just. And who shall we? Let's go raid Gorlath. Gorlath is streaming from the depths. Use your shoutouts. Like, follow, subscribe to everything. Read my books, please. Two of Rogues and Ace of Death. They're good. Let's raid Gorlath streams. And then it's going to be a raid and run because I desperately need to poop. Bye! Things actually have modifiers now, so my buildings that can actually kill your planes. Oh, I would love that! Yep, here we go. Gorlath streams, Gorlath streams, Gorlath streams. Yeah, I'm gonna do playtests. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. Alright then. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful one. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, for some actual gameplay stuff. Farewell.